Assalamu alaikum viewers. Hello everyone. This is 25th December, birthday of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. We all love Pakistan. We all love Muhammad Ali Jinnah very much. Viewers, few days back I started Quaid series videos in the month of December. In that videos I related two interesting events from Quaid's life, and that videos went very well and people liked, and they also requested that and suggested that these videos and these interesting events must be in English as well, so the people, our youth who is sitting across the globe can also understand this, and they can be able to enhance their love for their beloved leader. They should know that how much genius and talented he was. Because of his genius and wisdom and his wit, that won this country for us. Otherwise, if we had to buy this, there will be two questions then at that time, whether number one, we would have been able to get this land. Could we afford that at that time? One. And secondly, whether India would have been ready to sell it to us. So it was not possible. Like once I was hearing the news of Maldives, king was saying that our land, I'm very much worried because our land is being eaten up by the sea because of the rising sea level. We are worried that where I have to buy some land to take my citizens over there. Then I thought that if that would have been happened with us, and that Muhammad Ali Jinnah had to buy this land, whether he would have been able to do that? No. And whether India would have been sell it to us? No, not at all. So it was the wisdom and the talent of Muhammad Ali Jinnah that we got this country. Today, first event, very beautiful event. Once Muhammad Ali Jinnah went to a ceremony, and all the subcontinent political leaders were over there. Nehru was also over there. Nehru pointed Muhammad Ali Jinnah that Mr. Jinnah, we heard that you travel in the first class section of a train, and not only first class, you also book the whole compartment, the bogie. So Muhammad Ali Jinnah said, you heard right, because yes, I travel in the first class, and secondly, I hire the whole bogie and the whole section because of two reasons. One, it's just for your information that I use my own money. I do not use Muslim League fund. Secondly, once I was traveling in a compartment, I was sitting in a first class bogie. There was no one in the compartment. I was alone. After a while, a woman came in and she sat in front of my seat, parallel to my seat, and I was reading newspaper. Journey continues. I was reading newspaper. After a while, I heard that she was saying something. I didn't pay attention, but I heard her voice, and she was saying that, give me 1,000 rupees, otherwise I will stood up, pull the chain and call the people, and I will insult you. Muhammad Ali Jinnah said that I didn't pay attention to her, and I continued my reading newspaper. After a while, she again repeated her demand that give me 1,000 rupees. And viewers, at that time 1,000 rupees was a big money. So Muhammad Ali Jinnah said, I even didn't pay attention. Then she stood up and came closer to me and shook my shoulder and said, come on, you didn't hear? Did you not hear? I'm saying that give me 1,000 rupees, otherwise I will pull the chain and stop the train and will gather the people. Muhammad Ali Jinnah thought that when she said that I didn't hear, I said with my hands, I showed to her that yes, I could not hear. So you just, what you're speaking, take this paper and pen, just write it on paper and come. Viewers, she took the paper for Muhammad Ali Jinnah and went back to her seat and write what she was saying, that give me 1,000 rupees, otherwise I will pull the chain and this and that. Then she came to Muhammad Ali Jinnah and gave this paper. Muhammad Ali Jinnah took the paper, read it, and then fold it. put it in his pocket and stood up, pulled the chain. After a while, TT came. Muhammad Ali Jinnah took this paper from his pocket and said, please, this is the what we can say. This is the written statement of this lady. Kindly take her from here. So then Muhammad Ali Jinnah turned towards the participants of that occasion and ceremony, and then said that since then I decided to buy whole bogie, whole compartment instead of purchasing one ticket, because I don't know when and how and what steps can be taken by my opponents to defame me and dishonor me. So you see Muhammad Ali Jinnah how intelligently, how wisely handled the situation. One more event. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, once Viceroy Hind asked Muhammad Ali Jinnah, we want to give you the title of knighthood. What do you say? Title of knighthood was not only the title, viewers. Title of knighthood have a lot of properties, lot of wealth along with this title. But Muhammad Ali Jinnah said to Viceroy, my name is Muhammad Ali Jinnah and I do not want any word before and after my name. So I don't want to have Sir, title of Sir, knighthood. Viceroy became silent and he thought that one day we will ask her, his wife, because usually in our social life we see that people get the things done through their wives if the man is not ready to get anything. So they approach to the ladies at home. So Viceroy thought the same way, and on one occasion Muhammad Ali Jinnah was there with his family, and Ratan Bai, his wife name was Ratan Bai. She was very talented and beautiful lady of Bombay. So she was there, and Viceroy took the opportunity. He came near to Ratan Bai and said, how do you think, how would you like to be called Lady Jinnah? You know, viewers, when husband is called Sir, wife is called Lady. So Viceroy said that, would you like to be called Lady Jinnah? How it sound? Ratan Bai did not say such things like common females, like say, what are you saying? What is this? What does it mean? She doesn't say anything like that. She said, if my husband, she immediately captured the thing what Viceroy is trying to say. She said, if my husband accepted the title of knighthood from you, I will get separation from him. So this was the Lady Jinnah. Another event, very beautiful event. There was a Muslim League procession, Jalsa, in the subcontinent. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, you know, all the time wear pant and shirt, like English dress, people say English dress. And he went, there was a Muslim League post holder also was there with him. He was wearing shalwar kameez and traditional paggar and turban, like wearing on his head. And he was with Muhammad Ali Jinnah in the procession. Muhammad Ali Jinnah was in pant, shirt and a cap. When they reached at the procession, at the Jalsa, Muhammad Ali Jinnah sat on the stage. The Muslim League holder was also sitting with him. So after a while, because it was a hot weather, it was a summer season, so it was very hot in the subcontinent. So Muhammad Ali Jinnah took off the cap and put it in his lap. The post holder, who was sitting beside Muhammad Ali Jinnah, said, yes, you are right, you did it right, because you know there are people, everyone is wearing shalwar kameez and you are wearing this pant shirt. and this cap, no, it's okay, that's very nice, you took it here, you put it here, that's okay. As people will think, what people will think about you, you did it right. As this Muhammad Ali Jinnah heard these statements and these remarks, he put the cap again, he took and put it back on his head and said, I don't want people to make any wrong image about me. I want to portray what I am. I don't want to give them any false image about myself. So viewers, you see, your leader wasn't ready to give any false image about himself to all the viewers who were sitting in the procession. This was the personality of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Another event, once there was a Bhopal, that was a royal state in the subcontinent. There were total 600 royal states in the subcontinent, and Bhopal was one of them. The owner of that, you can say the princess of that Bhopal state, had inherited all his wealth and all his property, devoted all his property and all his wealth to the education for the Muslim girls. After his death, the son-in-law of that princess was not ready to give this authority or the right to the Muslim for the education. Muslims became very worried, and they approached Muhammad Ali Jinnah that this is the situation, that Bhopal Rani princess has inherited, has devoted this property for Muslims girls education, but now the son-in-law is resisting, and he is not giving any kind of authority, or he is not giving any kind of fund to our education purpose. Muhammad Ali Jinnah was very concerned about education, and especially for the girls' education, it was very special for him that the girls' education should not be discontinued. So they asked Muhammad Ali Jinnah to take this case and go into the court. Muhammad Ali Jinnah said, yes, okay, I will do that, I will take this case. On the other hand, the prince's son-in-law also hired a very popular, a very expert lawyer in the subcontinent, who was very famous lawyer at that time. He hired that lawyer, and case started. First day, the other side lawyer came in the court. Viewers, when he came in, he was having 20 assistants with him, taking big law books with them, and that was so grandeur. He entered in the court having 20 assistants behind him, and taking law books and big boxes of other law items and things, this and that. And after a while, Muslim's lawyer, that was Muhammad Ali Jinnah, people saw he is coming. He was alone, having one small book under his arm, and came in the court and sat in the corner, on the seat silently. Case started. The other lawyer started giving arguments, this and that. So he put the references, big references, big books in front of judges, that this is the right of the son-in-law of Princess Bhopal. So there is no right for Muslim girls, and this and that. When Muslims were very worried that Qaeda Muhammad Ali Jinnah did not utter a single word in front of judge in all these days. Every day he comes and with a small book under his arm, and just sit and just saw what's going on in the court, and the other lawyer is giving a big references to the judge. So Muslims worried that we lost the case, we will not win this case. So last day, when the opponent lawyer finished his arguments, judge turned towards Muhammad Ali Jinnah and said, would you like to give some references? Would you like to say something? Muhammad Ali Jinnah took the book that was under his arm, an armpit. He opened the page and put the book in front of the judge. And there was 2 lines that was highlighted. But before that 2 lines, Muhammad Ali Jinnah read. Muhammad Ali Jinnah said, "He's honorable, sir. This court doesn't have jurisdiction to even hear this case. This court have no jurisdiction to hear this case. Decision is the later matter, whether you decide it in the against or in favor. You do not have jurisdiction to even hear this case, because any property which cost or which value is more than 100,000 rupees will be decided by the ruler of that state, and the ruler of that state have already decided that this property will devote for the education of the Muslims girls. So she has taken the decision because this property value is more than 100,000, and she was the higher court to decide this. You do not even have the jurisdiction to hear this case." These are the lines saying this. He said this and then sat back. Judge saw the book. He read the lines that was saying what Muhammad Ali had said. Judge agreed. Point was well taken. Muslims were very happy. They get back what the due was there. So you see, viewers, how genius was he, that in front of very famous lawyer of that time, how genius he was. Another event, Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Muhammad Ali Jinnah's life, you must be enjoying these events. Once Muhammad Ali Jinnah visited United Kingdom, he was given an invitation to have lunch, Zorana, have lunch in Birmingham Palace. He got invitation from Birmingham Palace for lunch. Viewers, this was the time when an Indian leader, an Indian political leader, rising leader, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, went to UK. That was a time when British subcontinent was the colonial power of Britannia, of United Kingdom, and Britishers were ruling here. They were so arrogant. They were so their attitude was so pathetic with the locals at that time, that whenever any Indian saw that his English boss is talking with him, he became very happy. And when that Englishman talked in Urdu, in his native language, with an Indian, he felt so elated. He felt so happy that my boss is talking with me and he's talking with me in my native language. This was the time that even a single Indian felt happy and elated if an English person talked with him. Where you can imagine the invitation of Birmingham Palace. But what your leader Muhammad Ali Jinnah said about this invitation. Muhammad Ali Jinnah said, declined this invitation by saying that this is the month of Ramadan. This is the month of Ramadan, and Muslims have fasting. Muslims keep fasting. So he beautifully declined Birmingham Palace invitation. He didn't say that I am with fast, because he didn't believe on showism. The same one more event. Once Muhammad Ali Jinnah, there was a visitor in Muhammad Ali Jinnah's drawing room, and Muhammad Ali Jinnah was very famous about his discipline and the punctuality. He never late in any function, on any occasion, in meetings, everywhere. His discipline was very famous. When visitor came in and he sat in the drawing room, Mr. Jinnah has given the time to 7 p.m. Visitor was very surprised, astonished that Muhammad Ali Jinnah wasn't there at 7 p.m. He was thinking that what's happened. It never happens that Muhammad Ali Jinnah was ever late. But after a while, he saw Muhammad Ali Jinnah was coming in brisk walk and come in and said, "Gentlemen, very sorry. My ADCG has given you Maghrib prayer time." He didn't say that I was saying prayer. He said, "I'm sorry, gentlemen, my ADCG has given you Maghrib prayer time." Then he sat and started his conversation with the visitor. Thank you very much. This is the part 1 of my video, and I will finish rest of the events in my part 2 video. Thank you very much.